Everyone. I want to tell you about currently situation to the stock market that we really have. And today everyone keeps their eyes only in the BTC situation and the BTC deal with Donald Trump that had been announced that will be included the BTC, the strategic reserve to the United States. But basically we must see only the downtrend. What about the indexes? Our indexes such badly views, but everyone tries to expect that the price must be bounced since some crucial levels. And here I want to demonstrate to you the very interesting levels for the Nasdaq. We much to see here, and this level must be very interesting for bouncing, but expectable in the 1 hour time frame. It's such little information here, but the ideally is to see that the price must be rebounded to the level of 20,950, because here we see the EMA 200. It's a very crucial situation for the crushing absolutely full American stock market here. And if the government doesn't announce anything interesting for the market, for the improvement, there's some deals in the information about the influence in the stock market at all. We just see the absolutely downtrend, because it's very big bubble. It's absolutely bubble in the SP, the same situation that we such see, and Dow Jones we see the such situation, the same, absolutely the same. But in all these indexes currently are in the very crucial support level, and after that it's only absolutely downtrend. So what we must to see at the SP100, I predicted in the one of my previous printed reflection of the situation in these SP500 that I expect that the price must to pull down, and it will be like the short term. It's like the shakeout the market absolutely, and we must to see a rebound since this level. If we don't see that, we must see the next station here of the $5,400. After that, I think that we will see the continuation, the uptrend in the middle term, but in the absolutely long term, it's very sad situation. As you see here, we have the absolutely uptrend, but currently it's like the clean situation that must be broken to this level. And if we don't see any buyer's reactions here, we must see the next station here. It's this level will be historical, absolutely serious support level. But as you see, the indexes could crushed, and the aims are obvious. So, but everyone tells only about the Bitcoin. Okay, if you wanna see the BTC, just a minute, and we watched. And the SME, we see that the price in the BTC must be broken to the crucial support level, and we know that according to the market trends and the market tradition, we must close the gaps, but the gaps had been closed here in the part. But what we see here, it's like the local downtrend, but I think that the Donald Trump tries to push the market in the crypto market with his deals and with his things that he improves and implements in the government decisions. But I don't think so that it's a really serious influence to the BTC in the short term. Yes, in the short term at all, we must see only the pumping scenario, Everyone predicts this, but currently, if you see from the another lens and from the another point of view, you just see that it's really downtrend here, but this local downtrend only for the continuation the pump. What does it mean? It means that in the short term or middle term we must see the pumping to the crucial level. The crucial level I anticipate like the level of 95,000 till $100,000. After that one we must only see the buyer's reaction. If we don't see here any buyer's reaction, we just see the really downtrend for the closing all the gaps, and I think that the crucial support level for the BTC is located here when the price pumped hard. 1 second, just to see, it's 1 day time frame, just to see. The price really pumped for 57%, but it's not such a huge amount of the percent for this asset. It's such volatile, but what we're gonna expect, my expectations in the short term here, this level must be closed, all the SME, all the interest of the buyers since this level, and we must keep our eyes on this level. This level is very interesting and very serious for continuation, the pump to the all-time high, to the new all-time high. And as I told that the BTC, in my opinion, it didn't demonstrate the really its potential to increase. The potential to increase to the level of $120,000 and a little bit above in this cycle, I think. But if we don't see any black swans, we can see this level soon, very soon. What about the negative scenario for the middle term? We must see only the block from the movement price since this level, or the current level, with the shaking out this SME, and after that we must see like this such downtrend. But this scenario with the ranging, it means the same. We must see the pumping since this level from the historical crucial level for continuation of the pump. If no, we just see the bearish, absolutely bearish scenario since this level. But I expect that everyone expect only the positive scenario. We are all in the bull market in the BTC, and I anticipate that situation that I reflected to you. So what we just see in the Brent, as I told in my predictions about the Brent Crude Oil that I just published a few days ago, just this scenario is working. As you see, everything is working here, and in the 1 hour time frame the same. We just see the absolute downtrend in the Brent Crude Oil, and only some political decisions can really a little bit push up this price to some crucial level for the downtrend the same. And if we see such positive scenario for the long or for the short term, the price must just reach to the level of $74 or $75, and it will be really interesting for the for looking at the seller scenario for going short since this level. And as you see, the MACD is demonstrate us that the Brent Crude Oil is overbought currently because the price just pushing up recently, and everyone who subscribed me in the Telegram channel saw that I made some deals with the Brent Crude Oil with the long scenario for buying the long positions, but currently it's interesting to see the short positions. So what's up to gold? The gold in the short term, like I anticipated, I expect only this scenario, and this is the same 1 hour time frame, and I'm trying to get some short from this level, because I just think that we have the all-time high here, and we must see only a little bit correction since this crucial level, and ideally is to see that the price just pulling down to the level of $2,700, and it will be ideally for a continuation to the pump to the level of $3,000 per 1 gold OC. So if no, we just can to see the short-term consolidation for the continuation the pump again. It can be, everything can be, and as we see with the deals that we see at the United States, everything can be possible. So there is an interesting situation with the euro to dollar forex. I wanna demonstrate to you my anticipate, like in the middle term, and I anticipated it in the February, and I told to my community that we must see the pump in the euro to dollar, but it's only will be a short-term scenario, in my opinion. Ideally is to see the seller's reaction, because we see here such interesting scenario for them making the long deal, but I know, and I'm trying to find some interesting points for making the short deals to the euro, and everything is seriously influenced in the political and geopolitical approach here. Euro, it's interesting in the long-term scenario for short. So in the short term, we just see like the price pumping again a little bit. If I get the stop loss, it doesn't matter, I will open the short position again. I want to just demonstrate to you the correlation to the XY. So, and currently you see that the euro has a really interesting correlation with the DXY, but if you open the DXY really, 1 second, I need to close euro, 1 second. I will close it. Yes, so come back to the DXY. The DXY absolutely downtrend, but currently we must see the bouncing, and I expect that we must see the bouncing in this level, because there is a huge SMA for the dollar index, and expectable is to see the uptrends back, or the pulling back to the crucial level for 105, and because of that I am opening the short position in euro to dollar. So what about the Tesla? The Tesla, as I told and as I anticipated, for today it's looked like the bearish, but it's oversold. It's really oversold, and currently is interesting to buy in the spot. The Tesla I know that has the interesting deals, and in the short term, if you want to try to buy in the long positions in this level of $255, we must see the pulling up to the level of $330. It's like the short-term scenario. If of course we don't see any black swans in the stock market at all, that will be just the signal for the absolutely and total crash of the American stock market. So It's interesting to see the Tesla for moving up here to the level of $300, but ideally is to see the $400 back, and I guess that it will be happen. So what's up to the China? The Chinese stocks are interesting. The Chinese stocks very interesting, and I wanna just open to you. One second, please. Waiting. The China interesting sectors. That if everyone knows that the United States currently is in the war, in the stage of the tariff war against the China, and everything things like the transportation and everything things like the another places will be demonstrates the interesting scenario for the banking sectors in the China. And I expect that in the China banking sectors will be try to make the scenario for pushing up price only in the technological sectors. In the transportation sectors, we just need to cash flow in the sectors that develop the domestic products. But in the banking sector, I expect that will be short-term crisis, because this turbulence will seriously influence the markets at all in the China. But we must see, since this period of time to the next period of the next year, or in the 1.5 year, the scenario with a little bit downtrend in the banking sector at all. What about the energy sectors? The energy sectors in the China and the energy minerals, it's also interesting. Petrochina, for example. Petrochina, here it's like in the downtrend, but it's only the local downtrend. But we must see it from the lens of the global scenario, for global understanding things 1 week, 1 day, and so on. Currently we see Petrochina that it's in the downtrend. There is interesting like the head, shoulders, and I expect that in this scenario, from this level, we must see the little bit crash and bounced since this level. So the China market is very interesting for the short-term speculation because of the tariff wars, because of the alternation in the global scenario, or the dominance the technologies too, and in the trade technologies too. And everyone who saw my anticipation about the Alibaba group holding, everything you see at the chart here, all my scenarios had been passed, and everything had we only see this in the chart. And the next station it's only above. The China have no any reasons to invest in another companies against the itself companies. It means that the China tries to stimulate their technological sectors, transportation, energy sector, and so on. So let's a little back to the Google. The Google, I anticipated here the scenario when we can sell the shares, when we can go out from the market in this level, and as you see, it's happened. Currently we see the correction stage must be stopped here in the level of $161, and according to the week time frame we see the overbought shares here, and the shares must be go down here to this level of $145. I think these really crucial levels since $145 to the level of $130, and for buying these shares and for these aims will be interesting for buying the continuation to the pump, because of the different political deals that we see in the world. We can expect that each country tries to invest in their domestic products. It means that the dominance of some corporations, it will be really influenced in the total shifting of the goods, of the products, of the buying, selling, the some deals, and according to the instability in the some regions, like in the Middle East and the Ukraine and other regions. And because of that, we expect only that the cash flow must be gone in its domestic products. European Union must to do the cash flow only in the Europe products, not invest abroad. For example, the United States must invest in their domestic product, China the same, and I think that these 2 years will be like the era of the domestic products. And the same situation with the regulation. The regulation of the BTC and the regulation of the another altcoins like the Solana, for example, and another altcoins like the Ethereum. Everyone just afraid that the United States will be banned the another projects that are out of the USA. But basically we forget about the another countries, and the another countries just will provide it their crypto with their origins. It means that they will be just pushing its projects. We see currently that the era of the crypto house just finishing, and I expect that it will be only the middle term shakeout to the next to this maybe autumn, till to this autumn, and after that we just see the price and that the cryptos and the different projects will change their orientation, or the making the deal of the technologies and improving its technologies with the government sectors and another. So as you see, currently situation in the 1 hour time frame on the BTC looks very weak, but I expect that we must to see on the BTC currently this price of the level of $85,000. It's really crucial level for continuing the pump, and if no, we just see since this level the really extremely crushing and the selling scenario to the level for closing the gaps. So it was my short update about the markets. If you like my comment about the markets, the United States markets and the China's markets, just subscribe to me and my YouTube channel, and I wish you good luck and